Hello friends, I'm so happy to be chatting with you today. It's the official launch day of my new book, En Route Affirmations, Daily Affirmations for Your Personal Growth. I did give it a soft launch last week, and the reason for the soft launch was that I found I was unable to print in color here in Australia, and I tried really hard to correct that issue. Unfortunately, it lies with Amazon, unable to print color in Australia, and there's very little I can do to change that outcome. I don't have that kind of power yet. Anyway, so here we are launching En Route Affirmations, daily affirmations for your personal growth. There is a color version in hardback overseas, in a handful of countries overseas from Australia. Unfortunately, hardback is a lot more expensive than paperback, but I am working on a color version in paperback as well. But there are also obstacles in that, because whenever I try to upload the color version in paperback, it wants to replace this black and white version. So hold your horses. The color paperback version is in the works. But right now we're going to chat about some of the affirmations that I have placed in this little booklet. They all come from my memoir, my travel memoir, En Route, The Best Is Yet to Be. This is also my proof copy, so your copies will not come with that grey stripe across the cover, I can promise you. So currently the ebook of my memoir is free, because I wanted to keep I wanted to keep En Route Affirmations in paperback or hardcover, so that you can write in it or highlight it. I know that there is scientific research out there that shows the correlation between our mental health and physically handwriting, and that's what this book is all about, your personal growth. So I really didn't want to publish an ebook format, so I can't make this one free for you. Amazon doesn't allow paperbacks to be free, but I can give you the ebook copy of En Route for free. So essentially you're getting two books for one price anyway. One will be the free ebook of En Route, and one will be either the color version hardcover or the paperback black and white version of En Route Affirmations. So that's how I've had to work around launching my book for free for you. I can't do the affirmations booklet for free, but I can give you the memoir for free. Now, what I would love more than anything is for you to use these blank pages provided after every affirmation. There are 2 blank pages, in some cases 3 if the affirmation is really short. There again, and that's the end already. Those blank pages are for you to handwrite your thoughts and your ideas after my ideas about each affirmation. And the one I want to chat with you today about is the inner wisdom, because we all have it. You might disagree with some of my affirmations, and that's perfectly fine. We are meant to have different opinions. But inner wisdom is something we all have. And so this little affirmation says, solitude is a place everyone should visit to hear their own voice of inner wisdom. So I also chose this one because it's not going to be something that is extremely personal that I can't share with you. Some of the others would be way too personal for me to share with you. But this one I can share with you, because the place that I go to for solitude is amongst trees. If you know me well, you'll know I love my walks amongst my trees, and I know many of you do as well. So I'm not going to write in this copy. I know I've just said I want you to write in your copies, and I really do. But I am going to handwrite in a different way. So that can also guide you. If you don't want to actually handwrite in your book, you can use Post-its. And so that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm just going to quickly show you which book I'm using. Little notebook I bought. I'm going to flash the pages past because there are postable notes on there. So there, very quick. I've got a little Post-it that I'm going to tear off here. The Post-it already has a little affirmation that says, it's okay. And I did tear the corner there, but that's fine. It will still stick in my affirmations booklet. I'm going to use my little koala pen. Don't you just love my koala pen? Can you see the koala? It's a bit fuzzy. There we go. From the Koala Sanctuary in Port Stephens. So I'm going to open up again to that page where the inner wisdom affirmation is. And it says here, my thoughts next to the affirmation go, we all have it. That's the inner wisdom. We just have to be able to hear it. And we can only hear it once we are quiet. And it's very difficult to have a sense of deep quietness while in the chaos of daily life. Therefore, a space and time of solitude is essential. Where and when can you carve out some time, some quiet solitude for yourself? Just jot down some ideas. So like I said, some pages have a little more than two, some affirmations have a little more than the 2 blank pages, because this one, you can actually have 2.5. So this is where I'm going to stick my little post-it instead of writing on the pages, because I'll use this book for author talks elsewhere. So for me, finding a place of quiet solitude has always been the trees. Now, it's not always practical to get outdoors. Where you are, it might snow. I don't have snow here. It might be the ocean for you, and you can't get to the ocean every day. Even trees, you can't always get outdoors. So I'm going to write trees on my post-it, because that is the primary source of my quiet solitude that I love. But in lieu of getting out to the trees, I want to show you I've purposely worn my favorite colors and my favorite jewelry. These are paper beads that I made. Paper beads, paper from trees. They are all the paper that I chose are the colors of trees. So this is, you know, my second best option. If I can't get out to the trees, I can wear something that reminds me of that solitude of trees. So your favorite piece of jewelry. I mean, making paper beads is really easy. I can link down in the comments if you'd like, where a friend of mine taught me, but she gave me ideas. I can give you some ideas if you'd like. So I'm going to write that on my little post-it, is to wear my favorite jewelry that reminds me of the trees. Secondly, this bracelet, it's green, again my favorite color, because trees are green primarily, leaves anyway. The bark is brown, and in autumn we have different colors, and some leaves are red all the time, but green is my favorite color. So this t-shirt is one of my favorite olive green colors, and this bracelet is, oh, I've forgotten the name of the crystal. If you can think of it, write it down in the comments for me, but I'll look it up and let you know. But yeah, crystals come from the earth. You know, the tree's roots come from the earth. So wearing your favorite crystal, I'm going to write that down. Wearing your favorite color, like I say, mine is green, because it is the color of, you know, primarily the color of leaves. And those things in themselves can give you the peace and solitude that you need. Trees for me, first of all, my favorite jewelry, crystals, and my favorite color, green. So that's what this space in the book is about. And you know, things change. You might find a perfectly beautiful, quiet space. Oh, I don't know. Let's think where else we could find quiet solitude. Is in a little corner in your house, perhaps. Perhaps you've got a lovely reading nook. Perhaps you've got a quiet little room or a shed outside, in your own garden even. So that's why, you know, there's plenty of space for different ideas for you to jot down and come back to. And the other thing I wanted to show you is that I can't show you on my phone, because obviously I'm using it to record, but if you already have the ebook, or if you download the free ebook today, you can highlight in the ebook where those passages come from. All you need to do is copy the words of the affirmation itself. For example, if you just search in the ebook search bar at the top, inner wisdom, it'll pop up this affirmation for you, and that'll give you beautiful background and insight as to where I wrote about it and why I wrote about it and my thoughts when I wrote about it. So that is why I want to give you the ebook for free, so that you can reference back to all the affirmations. If you already have the paperback of my memoir, which some of you already do have, I'm quite happy for you to highlight in it. In fact, I would love for you to highlight in it and show me. So I've already marked my place. You can see I used my my Dulux paint swatches to keep my places. Green, my favorite color, and beautiful, cheerful, sunshiny yellow. So I kept my space in the book, in the memoir. It's chapter 6. Now I'm going to need my glasses for this one, because the print is a little bit smaller, I think. So in this one, I wrote about our solitude and finding a place to keep ourselves quiet. Now, I did keep the space. I didn't highlight it, which I should have highlighted before I chatted with you. Right at the bottom, down here. Okay, I'll just read the background to it as to why I wrote it in the book. so that you can do that for yourself when you download the e-book. I firmly believe that solitude is a place everyone should visit every once in a while to hear their own voice of inner wisdom amidst the noises of the world. I need this solitude so I can face the world anew and be a stronger person for it. I've learned to recognize the sense of impending doom with its gnawing panic if I've deprived myself of this sacred practice for too long. So you get all of that background in the memoir, and I really would like to encourage you to download it for free today. It's free still for a few days, so you have got chance if now is not convenient for you, and I will remind you during the course of the week. And every affirmation that I've got in this little booklet comes from my memoir. So the link to download your paperback or hardback copy of En Route Affirmations is in my bio, and the link for your free copy of the memoir, En Route, The Best Is Yet to Be, is also in my bio. If you can't find it or don't know where to go, just let me know and I can DM it to you. Thanks for joining me. Lovely chatting with you, everyone. And please let me know your ideas as to how you can emulate your beautiful sense of peace and solitude and quiet if you can't get outdoors or can't get to your corner of the world where you find the peace. Bye for now.